Hello everyone, this is WolfHakase and this is the 4th episode of Podcastmon Heroes. My co-host is again Citrus.
Hello, still
Citrus. Not changed. And we have a new guest, which is Javier.
And hello is Javier.
Javier, yeah. Even though his name is spelled with a J, you apparently say it with an H. So
we're not happy about that. But we're giving him a bit of the doubt because I miss his name, so I guess
yeah.
I'll do it too hard.
Do you want a moment to introduce yourself?
Yeah, do you have anything to say?
Hi guys. Sorry, I don't know what to say.
That was good. But yeah, he's on the forums. He's on other places. You know, we see him around. But yeah, he's quite active. You seem to be more active on the forums than in the past recently. I see you quite a lot, which is nice. I mean, of course, like I speak to you daily. But...
Well, I'm trying to get my timer status forum, so I have to be.
Oh, that's why. It's only for the credit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I want to be in the cool guy room. So.
Wolf is a long way from the cool guy club. Like,
yeah.
Wolf, like, I don't know why you joined so late because it's gonna take you like years to get there. But yeah,
we'll see. Whatever.
We're gonna get there soon. Okay.
But Javier, you're from South America?
Yeah, I'm from Ecuador.
Ecuador. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we actually have quite a bit of a time difference. So it was that's why we are recording this
8 hours time difference.
Yeah. So that's why we're recording on Sunday instead of Tuesday, which we normally do.
We're recording just after PvP, right?
Yeah. So PvP just ended. I ended up in top 50. So yay me.
What about you? Where were you?
I ended in 74. So.
You happy with that?
Sorry?
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, new personal record, so I'm
okay.
Happy. Yeah.
Yeah, we all got 6,500, right? So we all got this Blitzmon, which is what I'm very happy about.
Yeah, that's my first Blitz, so yay!
Yeah, it's my second actually. I got one like the other day, and I was like, oh, what a nice surprise. But I mean, we still need a lot more. But,
yeah.
I only need the last one for the worst. I got 3 from tickets and 2 from the last PvP, so...
Really?
Wait, what? You only need 1 more?
Yeah, only one. I hope it will stay in the next PvP.
That's disgusting. I think it will change though, right? Next we'll have like a blue useless one, probably.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe it'll be Shout. I could do with a Shout. I need 1 more.
Oh yeah, I need Shout too.
But, oh no, maybe it'll be Queen Chessmon's probably the most likely, because that's one of the new ones they added. But
yeah, true.
Maybe. Usually they're useless, so we'll see.
Yeah. Anything else we want to say before we really start with the subjects we have lined up, or?
No. Yeah. Just PvP. Yeah.
That's it. Cool. So we wanted to start with the upcoming events, which actually we already know what it's going to be.
Wait, we think we know, right?
Well, we're pretty sure. I mean, let's start with Crossmon. Crossmon actually needs capacitors which aren't in, which we haven't gotten before. So it's highly likely that is the next event. Speaking of his capacitors, let me get the art of the capacitors ready in front of me. Like this. So that are the metal claw capacitor. He actually digivolves from Nanomon and what was the other one again? What was the name? It's a flower, Balossamon or something? Floramon? Balossamon? Yeah. Okay. So that thing.
Are you showing it on screen? I'm
showing it on screen. Yeah, that's why I'm mentioning it. And it has the effect. The same effect as Targetmon, so it changes all the red dragon cards to brown recovery cards and changes all the brown recovery cards to blue knight cards. And his stats are also really nice. 403 attack, 308 HP, 417 defense, and 306 support. So his defense is, I think, 11 points lower than Zhuqiaomon, but his attack is a bit higher. What do you think about Crossmon, guys?
You go first.
I think it's nice, but maybe I'll do it just for the next mono events. But
Yeah.
I was thinking on replacing my Zhuqiaomon.
Really?
But no, his defense doesn't match. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's cool. He's like got decent stats like Zhuqiaomon.
Yeah.
He's good. He's just, he's what you expect. We needed a replacement to target, so he's great.
yeah.
He's another decent healer rather than using something like I don't know. Most of the other like race charges, as you call them, like are not high in defense. So he's good. The best thing about him, though, without question, is his art. His art is on point. It's really good.
I don't actually have his art here.
You're not?
So.
Oh, okay. I'll get it one second. You keep talking, but
Sure.
yeah, his art is beautiful. So he's a mon that I welcome on my team. I hadn't actually seen him before.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah. So, but he's like got decent stats, decent skills, but it's just not that exciting. But it's good.
Yeah, what we said before, when we first saw him, we were like, okay, that's just a race drive Digimon for the blue mono. But because we have Zhuqiaomon, which is slightly better as a healer, so we didn't really see it as a healer for us. But if you don't have Zhuqiaomon, then we recommend getting Crossmon as a healer in PvP.
Yeah. Also, potentially, if you just want a healer for mono, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I guess that's one of his main purposes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is his okay, I'll try to get it on the screen really quickly. Save image. Alright, and then add it to this. Like that, and then this. Okay, and then I'm just gonna have to fit it to the screen, so now it's the right size. Okay, we got an art on the screen. Actually, our logos were not visible for a bit, but okay, not that bad. Anyway, yeah, really nice art. And the capacitor actually has his claw on it, so that's cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
The funny thing is, I already maxed my target mode.
Yeah.
The last flash, so
That sucks.
I kind of regret it.
Yeah, I've been not doing target for a really long time because I wanted to wait in case there came a replacement came, and then like last week I did like the last limit break because I thought it wasn't gonna come anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm on 40. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, he's not really target mon's not really worth it, but
He's so bad, yeah.
oh well.
Yeah.
But anyway,
You can feed him to something,
true.
or put him in your collection, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him for now. Anyway, we're all pretty positive about Crossmon. Anyone has anything to say about him apart from what we already did?
It's got good art.
Yeah.
Is my art recommendation. Stitch's art recommendation of the week. Crossmon.
Yeah.
Hang him on your wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything to add? Or we all good there?
Well, we're done with that.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we'll move on to... Oh, this isn't the right size yet. Fit the screen. To Zhuqiaomon? Or something. This is highly likely the top left event that is going to be next. It is a Holy Digimon with high increase in the attack power.
Oh, god damn it. I thought Crossmon was going to be top left.
No, Crossmon is going to be top right.
Right.
But this one
Because
has... Yeah, the capacitors, yeah.
But wait, but he's also a Jogress.
Yeah, he's also a Joker's.
Do you think it's going to be him in the middle, then Birdramon and Holmon like together, like them three? So it's not going to be like two identical goons.
Oh, you mean for Zhuqiaomon? Yeah, that could be. I was actually going to mention that his main skill is high increase in attack power of yellow, and that his leader skill is high increase in the defense power of yellow, and that he has pretty decent stats for a Holymon. And indeed, yeah, most Holymons have really bad stats. But I was also going to mention that it needs Hoomon and the event Birdramon that is unavailable right now to us. And that it Jogres from them, indeed. So it is pretty likely that Zhuqiaomon or something will be in the middle, and then the other ones surrounding it.
Yeah. I mean, what? He's Loader, Leo, Metal Tyranno, nothing new. Again,
pretty much.
These events aren't super exciting, but they're kind of required. So, yeah.
Lately, the events haven't really been useful apart from for your mono team, really. That's what I think.
Was pretty good.
To me, that was still only a mono thing, but he was pretty good.
You think? I tried him on my PvP team. He's actually really bad, I think.
Oh yeah.
Because his healing is so low, it heals like maybe a quarter or less, which just isn't enough to really push back like the top teams. So even there, I don't think he's all that great. Sadly.
Yeah. Okay. Javier, what is your opinion on Zhuqiaomon?
I think it's nice. It's maybe needed because most of the Holy Demons are really weak in defense. So maybe it's a nice addition. So a Holy Woman.
Okay. Good. Citrus, anything to say about Zhuqiaomon?
Bad art. Citrus is not recommend of the week.
I'll get the art up.
I've got it.
Like
I
this?
sent it to you, Jack.
Yeah, I did.
It's like that standard. See, the thing is, when I first started playing Heroes, it reminded me of the old Digimon art, and it's kind of like it's got its own kind of like charming style, but it's pretty ugly. It's like the style is like charming ugly to me. So, you know,
I think
I'm kind of bored of it now. But
I think this card could be really nice if they had the Digimon in another angle. I think the angle is wrong.
Oh, the art, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be. He's kind of a weird Digimon. He's got some kind of jet on his back. I was looking at him a second ago. Yeah, he's kind of weird.
Yeah. Okay, so we pretty much mentioned everything about it, except that this also means that the mono event after this will probably be Holy versus something.
Holy, I thought it was going to be blue as well. I started preparing my blue team. I messed up today.
Yeah. Well, top left is mostly the indicator, and top left doesn't have capacitors. So yeah, I know, but you could have known that he wasn't because he requires capacitors.
But I looked at the Jogres, and that's all I needed.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
So it's light verse. What have we had? Holy verses. Sorry. What have we had versus? We've had versus.
Good question.
Light versus dark. Versus, I don't know. Well, it's versus something. It's not dark. It's not night. Nature maybe. Or
maybe dragon again.
Dragon, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Good question.
Well, it's something anyway. It's not night and dragon. That's what I know.
Yeah. I think it may actually be Holy versus Dark, because we've had a Dark versus Holy, but not the other way around. Which I think is the most interesting possibility.
Holy versus Dark.
Oh, but we already had Dark.
Gonna have loads of HP again.
True. And we already had Dark, Dragon versus Dark, of course, so...
Oh yeah, it probably won't be Dark.
So it probably won't be Dark.
Well, anyway, yeah, so... Holy Monarch. So prepare your team. Oh, my holy mono is the worst. Oh, I hate holy mono.
My blue mono is the worst, but my holy is the second worst. So yeah, yay.
Yeah, that's true, my dude.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for holy mono?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking I didn't finish my Godramon, so.
No, I didn't.
Me neither. I still want to make him. You're missing caps?
What?
You said you were missing caps?
For Godramon, no. I have enough for max limit broken.
Okay.
It's kind of drag leveling up.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's why I just wasn't like I can't be bothered.
And he's not that much stronger than Chaosmon, to be honest.
Yeah.
No. I think I'll be using my Chaosmon. So.
Yeah.
Chaosmon is a 7-star, right? So to be honest, he probably could do with a buff anyway.
Maybe we can ask for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna cry in the forum for that.
Yeah, we can try.
I think we've mentioned everything we can about this. So the next thing we wanted to talk about is that we had 2 flash events in one day.
Right. So this was around the time. This was it the same day we recorded last week with DGK or the day after? It was basically around last week.
Yeah.
When the Löwemon buffs were nerf was happening.
Yeah, true.
We got a flash event, and then we waited a bit, and then we got a second one. Yeah.
And both of them were 4 hours long, which is kind of short, but because it was at 2 different times of the day, more people could do it since, different time zones weren't affected as much by this.
Yeah. Were you able to do it, Hav?
Yeah, I could do it. Well, short time. The first one was when I was on my way to work, so I lost like 1 hour and a half. And the second one, I was going to my home, so the same thing.
Too much.
Yeah, it was about 8 hours in between, so that is exactly a work day.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward because I had. One was in the middle of the day, which was like, that's all right time, but I was busy, so I couldn't do it. And then the second one was like just before bed. So again, like I did do it a bit, but it wasn't ideal. But I mean, that's just the problem of having short flash events, I guess.
True. I did both of them, and I didn't really sleep.
Oh, good.
Because the second one was announced right at the moment I wanted to go to bed, and then I was like, no, this must be a mistake, and then I waited, and it happened, and then I just did it.
Because we kind of weren't sure if we were going to get a second one, because people were getting notifications, and people were like, is this a glitch? Like, because sometimes notifications are slow and come late.
Yeah, true.
So we don't know.
But yeah, it was nice, and I did a video about me opening the flash event tickets, and I'm gonna do another one because I hadn't had the second flash event yet when I opened. So,
how many low do you have now?
How many tickets I have? You mean or
no, Löwemon.
Oh, Löwemon. I have 1 at 1 limit break.
Oh, that's one more than me. How about you? How many Löwemon do you have?
I have 1 with 1 limit break. So.
Same. I've still only got 1. It's very sad.
Yeah.
I
got a lot of.
Pardon?
Sorry?
Pardon? Your mic cut out.
I got a lot of Oriomons on the flash events, so I can do a second burst.
I still only have 1 limit break on my Ori. So yeah, that kind of sucks as well. But I finished Bracky, Yatta, and Slash now. So that's good. I got my last Bracky, so.
You're actually further along than I am. My Oriomon is at max limit break. I have enough for a max limit break on Ultimate Bracky. And Yatta, I have 2 limit breaks.
Wow, that's kind of weird luck. Like, you got an extra... Well, not that weird. You got an extra legendary rare, but...
Yeah.
You less SP plus, I guess.
Yeah, what else can we mention about the Flash? I think we can be pretty short about it. It was pretty nice, but...
Yeah, it was nice. I still vote for longer though. It was still pretty short if you kind of look at it like.
Yeah, we need a Flash event a little longer. 4 hours isn't enough.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is, especially when loads of people are getting burst limit broken low now. To compete with that, you kind of need to get a low as well. And like, if Flash events are like that rare, it just makes it that bit harder. And you know, even if you like grind the whole 4 hours, it's still hard to compete with that original like 24-hour one.
Yep.
So yeah, it's kind of tough. Also, like the fact that we got 2, but a lot of people are commenting like they just slept through it. So like it wasn't even that. You know, it's not like everyone got 8 hours necessarily. No. So you know, it's still short, but it's good. I'm glad we got 2. I'm grateful for that. But really, a little longer would be nicer too for everyone.
Well, at least my Imperial Ravmon was happy, and I'm almost done with the board. So those flashes really helped me.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm still far behind on Imperial Ravmon. I just can't keep up.
I almost have my first SP Plus Imperial Ravmon.
Oh, not bad.
I just need a couple more caps, but I have leveled them, so...
Yeah, so that was Flash.
Javier, did you kill someone again?
Again.
Sorry?
Don't act innocent. We were talking about this before we started recording.
Yeah.
The police are there for you.
Anyway, let's go on to the new missions.
The new tiered missions, right?
Yeah, the new tiered missions. I'll share my Droid 4X screen, and I'll go to the missions. So this I think the week before, we got complete Flash events and complete restricted event missions, and then during the week, complete daily events missions were added, and win one battle using a team of 5 different rarity Digimon, going from uncommon to legendary rare.
Yeah, that legendary rare one makes me sad. But...
Well,
what was the reward for it?
That was 3 burst capacitors.
That's good, but I mean,
we're not gonna make that.
It's quite easy to do. You just need to have the mons, I guess.
Yeah, if you have the mons, it's easy. But right now, for free-to-play players, you can only get 2 legendary rares, which is Löwemon and Zhuqiaomon versus Greymon, I believe. So for free-to-play players, it's pretty much impossible to do.
Yeah. Well, for now.
For now.
100% impossible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much, unless you've got some crazy free Digimon pools.
Yeah, maybe, but.
I'm missing 2 legendary rares only. I have 3.
3. Damn. Oh yeah, because you got your Magmon, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Okay. So some new missions. I didn't even realize until like just before recording that we had them. So.
Because I mentioned it.
Yeah. Satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually do like the missions. Obviously, the ones the using a team of 5 different LR is, I mean, it's impossible for us to do, but it's still a nice thing. I mean, the caches get a bit of a reward that we can't, and that is fine. It's not that much of a difference. I mean, 3 burst capacitors. If you do PvP, you can get those too. So it's just 1.5 week, maybe 3. So it's not that bad. And I actually like that they get stuff that we don't sometimes. It's just, it shouldn't be too much. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, but it shouldn't be too much. If the difference is too much, then it's not good. But they should be rewarded for paying. Otherwise, they won't be paying.
That's true.
So, and I like the daily special events one too. Although right now I need 5, and it doesn't really take that long. But you can't really progress through it since it's just you have to wait until the next day arrives. You know, so
Yeah. But you know, soon enough we'll have it, and then we'll be like, what do we do now? So
True. I wonder too how many what the maximum reward is on both or on all three of them, the flash event, the restricted event, and the daily special event.
Not very good.
Maybe the daily is for 30 days, maybe a month. So.
That'd be cool.
Maybe, yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, maybe something we could talk about too, which I forgot, is the daily gifts. Because that has been reset a couple of days ago.
Oh, right. We get Apollomon, I think.
Yeah, Apollomon SP we get, which I'm not really a fan of, but whatever.
I mean, he's pretty meh, but... Yeah. It's alright.
Yeah.
The people that just have got to the point in PvP where they can reach 5,000 every week, he's probably decent enough.
Probably, yeah. Then, of course, we get a burst capacitor on day 29. We get 2 PvP crowns. And how much DM do we get? Let's see. It seems like 400. We get 400.
Cool.
And 3 GSP and 1 battery.
Yeah, not too bad.
So it's a pretty good month. It's not the best month ever, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know when that was, but like half a year ago we got, I think, Dogmon, which was a king rarity, as the daily reward.
I kept Dogmon.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe he'll be useful one day.
Yeah, I know. But
I use it as food.
Huh?
I use it in my Dogman as food, so
yeah,
I don't
same.
have it anymore.
No, me neither.
But my point is, we used to get pretty crappy ones, and now it's pretty decent.
Yeah, we've progressed, but I mean, waiting like 30 days to get a Dogmon, don't know like that. I don't know. We've been blessed so much as our curse has been removed, because. Like, was Dogmon even king? Was he like queen?
I think it was king rarity, maybe queen. I don't remember.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a pretty bad monthly reward. Yeah. So you know, that's this month, I guess.
Yeah. So that were the new missions and the daily gifts. Then we'll go on to the rebalancing. I'll stop sharing my screen and instead I'll share Löwemon. This is the new Löwemon. I'm actually hearing myself through Javier's mic, so I don't know what he's doing, but...
I can't hear it.
No? Oh, weird. Anyway, the leader skill of Löwemon is changed. At first it was changed to inflict between 1 and 4,999 damage to all enemies, and then people didn't like the randomness of that effect. So the developers decided to change it to inflict a large amount of damage to all enemies. At first, a lot of people were really mad at this, because in PvP some people used him because his leader skill got rid of one enemy completely in 2 turns. So that was really quick. It was really strong. But now he has a different skill, which is also pretty good. It's just, it takes long.
I don't know why people are calling it pretty good. Like, he got hard nerfed.
Yeah, okay, but...
Like, I get 4 turns, large damage. That's pretty good, because, like, you know, that's like a fast slayer. But you're also then, if you use that skill, his main skill is just pretty dead.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like totally.
It's not horrible, but it's not. Yeah, it's okay. I guess it's. Yeah.
So.
But now, the reason they did this was because people kind of abused it and made him their leader, so that other people would use him as a companion, and they get loads of FP. So I understand why they wanted to nerf this. But yeah, it is kind of sad. But yeah, he's
paid play. Like, I mean, we kind of spoke about it last week.
Yeah, kind of.
But it just sucks for free to play, because like you know, he's like one of our trump cards, and now he's not terrible. He's still legendary rare and strong to show that, but not as strong. And like, you know, that's gonna hurt regardless.
Yeah. I actually forgot that. What is his name? Algomon Ultimate is also nerfed. So I'll share my Droid for X screen again to show that his leader skill has been changed to big increase in the attack power of all allies. At first it was also changed to random damage between 1 and 4,999 to all enemies. But people thought that was too random and didn't really fit him, so instead they made it a big increase in the attack power of all allies. Also at 3 turns in this case. So he's, as a leader, he's slightly better than Löwemon. Or actually a lot better because it's 1 turn less.
Yeah, a lot better.
But he has a cash Digimon, and Löwemon is available to everyone, so there needs to be a difference. I mean, I get it.
I don't know there should. I think the difference is the range of Digimon cash players can get. And the fact that I don't think R1 legend or like, well, I mean, I don't even want to call Skullgreymon a legendary rare. R1 like legendary rare, like proper one, or like one of R2, I guess. I don't think that it needs to be weaker. The fact that we only have one, I think, is a big enough disadvantage to warrant, you know, like a difference between paying players and free-to-play players.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
I mean, just having one is like, you know, a severe handicap to free-to-play players to be able to compete as much. So having it weaker as well, I feel is not necessary. But, you know, that's that. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on this? I mean, I guess none of us have low, so there's not that much we can really add to it, but anything you've got to add?
Not really. I don't have a low amount. Mine is just a 1 limit break, and Algomon, there's a chance to get him. So
Fair enough.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess we go on to the other rebalancing, which was mostly forgotten free-to-play Digimon. I think we're going to start with Ravmon Burst Mode, because Citrus has something to say about that.
Oh, Phil. I don't even want to talk about it that much. They killed him. And the thing is, Big Bad like flat out said he doesn't like Batman. But he doesn't like Ravmon, so like he doesn't care. Like he's not that interested in making him balanced. But it's a flat out nerf. And like, you know what, I am going to talk about it because I'm annoyed. They nerfed him. It's not a buff at all. Because, I mean, like, in a way, it's more usable in that it's like a grey goo that anyone can chuck on their team. If like it's Babby's first SP plus they got from tickets, and they're like, I'll just throw it on any team and see what it does. But it does the same thing as Shoutmon and Lady Devimon, and probably worse. And it had like the way people always said it was bad, it is now that bad. Like, originally, people said it was bad, but I think it actually had use and people underestimated. Now it is just as bad as people thought, because it's just a worse version of, like, all the other SPs. Before, it had its main skill, which was a green increased attack of green allies, which, you know, it had synergy because he was a good green leader. He strengthened his team. 3 turns. It's not tiny on Burst Limit Break, but it's good. He heals also as his main skill, his lead skill. He hit and he healed large damage, but his main skill strengthened his leader skill. So he actually had something interesting about him, and now they took it away. So the buff comes after, but that's an interesting thing. A mon that buffs itself, and then does another skill, but now it doesn't, and it's just like a boring mon. And this PvP was so much worse because of it. Like, for some people, I guess, if you haven't got Shoutmon or Lady Devimon and you want to use Rave on your main like team, maybe like slightly better. But he was so much worse. Like, before, he would like one-hit KO 90% of mons. I think the only ones he didn't were like Groundramon and like other ones that had huge HP. Now he couldn't even kill like a Shisamon or whatever, like the little yellow holy dog. He like barely killed anything at all. I was like, this is terrible. He left them all with a bit of health, and they changed his a bit of his recovery to his attack. And at first I was like, that doesn't really matter. I think that probably nerfed him as well, because like the healing I felt was worse. Like whether that's like, you know, I can't guarantee that. Like I can very clearly see he can't one-hit KO, and I can say that's bad. But it felt like his recovery was bad as well, even though, you know, I haven't got the data to prove that. But like when I would heal with Zhuqiaomon, the tree, because he had like such a huge recovery, you get better heals. But now my heals like felt like they weren't as good. It's a small difference.
Can I say something?
But yeah, sure.
You mentioned before that his skills are basically swapped. So before he had high increase in the attack power of green nature allies as his main skill, and that made him deal more damage. And he actually heals the same amount as he deals damage, and therefore the amount he heals is lower now. Right.
Also, because of that, I mean, they put his attack up, so technically you can be like, okay, he attacks, he does slightly more damage, and it's also going to heal slightly more.
Yeah.
But you have to kind of think, I think the stat change probably balanced in terms of heals. Like, either he did slightly less damage but better recovery, so healed more. Now he does slightly more damage, slightly worse recovery, but he heals more because of the damage. But that probably balances. But now the buff, he heals a lot less. Like it's notable. He still heals a lot, so it's still good. But just it's the one-hit KO thing that's like a real clear nerf for me. So I'm real sad about that. I think for me it was just because like the buffing, which we're going to talk about soon, or I guess this is what we're talking about, but we're going to go into the rest of it in more detail. Kind of felt a bit rushed. Kind of like, you know, DGK had like spoke to Big Bad, and then like within the same day I think all these buffs came out, which was great. But I was just like a bit too salty to be that happy about it, because I was like, it feels rushed, and it feels like clearly Big Bad doesn't care about Batman, so you know it's no interest to him if you know he's good or not. From the sound of it, he was just like uncaring, and I mean, you know, that might not be the case. He might, like, you know, I'm sure he wants things to be balanced, but you know, I don't mean to presume, but he certainly doesn't care about Batman. So you know, it's not in his necessarily personal interest. It's only in his interest as a developer. But yeah, I was really sad about that. So I've got a dead Batman as my profile picture in silent protest.
Okay.
You know, what more can I say? But that's that. Batman.
Okay. Right. Now that we got that out of the way, basically what happened was that DGK was really mad at what happened with Löwemon, and that's why he sent a message to Big Bad Designermon about that. He thought that a lot of free-to-play Digimon are really bad, and because of that, Big Bad suggested a rebalancing. And we are actually in a group conversation with DGK and some others, and DGK mentioned what was going to be changed, and he asked us for input. But at that time, Citrus was I think away or sleeping, so he didn't notice that there was a suggestion to swap those skills, for example. And I don't use Ravmon burst mode, so I didn't really care, honestly. Sorry. And I also didn't really notice how big of an impact it would have, you know. So,
I think the fact that no one uses him should be like enough of a justification to not kill him for the people that do.
Yeah,
but yeah. Citrus, in the end, you were the one who killed Batman.
Why? Why was it me?
For not being here.
I guess. I mean, sure, but
you couldn't save him.
Well, I couldn't save him, but I didn't shoot the gun. DGK shot the gun. In the same way, you guys could have saved him, but you just didn't care enough. You just don't care about Batman, or my feelings, so you just let him die.
I'm so sorry, Citrus, but just today I got the last one for. So I really care about Batman now.
Wow. Good.
But just now.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what to say. But yeah.
So that was what happened.
But the thing is, like, a lot of people are like, oh, the Batman. I mean, Ayara said she agreed with me for once. She was like, she uses him for a mono, and although she used them in a different way for me, she's like, this is not as good. So you know, but then a lot of people are like, oh, I think it is a buff, but that's fine. You know, like Big Bad was saying, you can't please everyone.
True.
But my point was, even if you're pleasing someone by like, if you're doing it by making a mon really boring and like taking away any interesting characteristics, that's not good balancing. 2, the people that saying that it is a buff and they're like, oh, that's quite good, they probably don't use him, and they probably won't use him because even with the buff, to them, the buff, he's still not that good. So even to the people that would call it a buff, he's probably still too bad. So, I mean, what more can you say? It's sad, but rip. But yeah, anyway, sorry. We should just talk about Batman.
Okay. So Digimon that got a buff as well were Grand Locomon. I think he's still not great. he's better than he was before, but I actually don't have the list of buffs in front of me. Do you guys have it?
No. I can't.
Grand Kuwakamon got a slight buff, I think. Actually, basically all the SP ones in.
Go through all of them. Basically, there's a big list. We can put it in the description.
Or we could link to the forum post. That's easier.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
okay. And some of the ones in the SP tickets are buffed as well. Like Lady Deviamon was buffed slightly, I believe.
Yeah, like quite significantly, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of them got buffed.
Shoutmon got buffed a lot.
Shoutmon, yeah. He got buffed to change his skill to the same as Ravmon's, but better.
Yeah. And Sarismon got a lot of defense extra, which is really nice.
Yeah, Sarismon's quite good now.
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
I was making Sarismon, so I'm kind of bummed that I don't even have enough for it.
Same.
Now everyone wants it.
Actually, his defense is now better than Blitzmon.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Sarismon has 455 defense, and Blitzmon has 531.
So that's not better, though.
Oh no, wait. 445. I thought it was 545.
Right, that would be insane.
I was confused.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely gross.
Yeah. And Zhuqiaomon and Sandiramon, I think, as well, got a bit of a buff. It's a really long list. And
can you show it on screen?
I'm showing the Digimon on screen through my Droid 4X.
Wait. Are you showing the post?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you could just show that.
Yeah, but I don't have to post here, so. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see. Where's my thingy? There it is. All right.
Guys, Sarismon now has the same stats as Zhuqiaomon SP.
Yeah, he's so good.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, he already had like a nice defense, but now it's just even better.
Yeah. Maybe Sarismon can take my Zhuqiaomon as well. So.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the list on the screen now.
He's a good healer, 3 turns. So.
Yeah.
Also, people are talking about his leader skill, which I'm kind of unsure about, but potential. To me, it looks too slow. People are like getting really excited about it, but I was kind of like, his main skill is 4 turns. If your team isn't killing, like, no, his main skill is 4th turn. Leader skill 4th turn. And, like, if you're not killing by that point, you don't know that's going to make your team faster. So I don't know, but people are excited about that. Maybe it's got potential. I don't see it. I think there's faster things than Sarismon. It doesn't seem like a crazy trump card like
yeah.
Maybe it will work in a team with 2 or 3 Diapomons. So.
Maybe, but you know, I'm kind of moving towards Diapomon not actually being that good. I mean, he's great, but the fact that you have to click his thing, like fast teams, you want to just click something and everything dies. So either being like Löwemon's skill, just giving you wild cards, then you just do 1 combo, everything dies, or or like a Slayer skill where it just hits everything and they die. Like I'm kind of like moving towards that being what you want to aim for, rather than even if you had like a team of like 5 Divans and you killed everything really quickly, you'd have to use their skills. It's just kind of slow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do you guys think about the rebalancing in total? Not taking into account the saltiness about Ravmon.
I kind of feel I can't look at it too objectively, because I'm just kind of clouded by the fact that they killed Ravmon.
Yeah.
So I can't really say too much. But yeah, what do you think? I mean, I guess I can't.
Well, I find the balancing quite interesting. Some Gs got good skills. Zhuqiaomon, for example, got the 1 to 4999 damage.
Yeah,
it's nice. Rebalancing got a little bit attack, more defense. So
yeah,
I'm fine with that. So
again, this season actually.
Well, it's not for your kind of team. So, but for starters, they're good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was good. It was good to see, and I think it sounded like, whether we actually see any follow through, but it sounded like Big Bad was saying like they want to just be buffing a lot of things anyway.
Yeah.
Like they seem to just suddenly, after TGK messaged him, take attention to like the fact that a lot of things needed balancing. Hopefully in the future this is just a start, because there's a lot of like event mons that could do with balancing and stuff.
Yeah, there was apparently already an item on their to-do list about this, but it just got higher priority all of a sudden.
Yes.
And on the forum there is also a post with a big list of Digimon that are suggested to have a buff. So possibly they will look at that and use those. So, anything else you guys want to say about the rebalancing?
Rip Ravmon. No, I don't have anything else to add. It's good. I want to see more of it. Please, thank you. It's good. It's good. It's good news. Ravmon's sad, but there are always casualties in war. So I guess that's what I have to say.
Yeah. Okay. And Javier?
Nothing else. It's good. Please bring Ravmon back.
Hey! Bring him back to life. It's not too late.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's the rebalancing. We are approximately at 3/4 of an hour, and that is all the subjects we wanted to talk about.
Is it all?
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, go on.
So I was thinking of going to the questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So let's first introduce this by saying that on the forum we asked if people wanted to ask us questions, and we would answer them in the Podcastmon Heroes episode. Last week we skipped it, but we're doing it now.
We didn't have that much time because we were a bit underprepared because it was late and stuff. So.
Well, we didn't really have we did have time because we only did a 1 hour recording.
That's true.
But we just felt like it wasn't appropriate since it was a really dark episode already. So.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to do it in a bit more happy episode, and that feels like we're about that point.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we got a couple of questions, mostly from Dagny.
Yeah.
But I'll start with the one that isn't from Dagny, but from.
I think Jab will be able to answer a few.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Let's start with this one. It was asked on the forums, asked by the nice guy who made our logo, with the name that is unpronounceable. ELAWDK, apparently, or something. His question is to Citrus and me. When you record, are you both on your own house, or are you lovely sitting next to each other? And the answer is,
Each other.
we're actually at our own home.
Together.
No.
Oh.
It's disappointing. I know. No, we're not together.
No. I'm in Amsterdam and Citrus is in London, so not yet.
Not yet. One day.
Well,
One day.
the thing is, I'm gonna start traveling soon. I'm planning to go around Europe, and my first stop is the UK. And when that happens, then I'm gonna visit Citrus.
He's gonna try.
I'm gonna try, and then we're gonna probably record at his place, I think.
I mean, we could record at your place in London, your house.
Yeah, right. I don't have a place in London, so we could record at a hostel, but I don't know how positive that is. Or maybe in like,
Pretty exciting.
maybe like in a Starbucks or something, we could do it. But
I mean, we could, but no, yeah.
no, yeah. So that's that question. That was the first one. Thanks for your question. And then we go to Dagny's question. He sent us a couple of questions in a personal message. And the first question is, yeah, very personal. What is the reason or background story behind your names? Is it anything special? He especially always wondered why you chose to call yourself Citrus Lime.
Oh, did it say special?
Yeah.
Wait, so am I going first?
You go first, sure.
Mine was pretty boring. It's just an old. Oh wait, let me go. Well, I liked my favorite color is lime green. Like the really disgusting. Wait,
That's actually my favorite color too.
see. That's why you should also be called citrus. Yeah. So my favorite color was lime green, and it was like. See, I don't like the lime at the end of my name. I want to change it. I just don't have a better replacement. Oh wait, I think our version of lime green is different though. Maybe this part.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it was like an old horrible gamer tag. Not quite. No, it's just kind of one of those things that like you had when you're younger, and it just like sticks and you stick with it for like all your accounts and stuff. Although I kind of stopped using it for a while, but yeah. So I like citrus because I just like the colors of citrus fruit. That's where it comes from.
Okay.
And then the lime, usually because citrus is taken, so I needed to tag something on the end. And
Yeah,
because
okay.
lime green is like kind of my favorite, where the citrus came from. So just citrus lime. But it annoys me because it doesn't really make sense. It's one of those terrible names, but I want it to be citrus just on its own, like mainly. I mean, I guess that's, you don't call me citrus lime because that's kind of weird. But I want to replace the lime with something, or just have citrus on its own. But yeah, so that's where it comes from.
You could change your name to Citrus the Cool Dude.
I mean, you could. That's pretty long though.
No, he's not cool.
All right, good. We'll invite you again. Good. Okay, Wolf. Where's your name?
I think Javier should answer first.
Okay.
Why me?
Huh?
Why me? Okay, the same question?
Yeah,
Yeah,
same question.
Where's your name from?
Well, it's my name.
Oh, that was good. Good question.
Yeah, I was wondering what the M2 meant, but apart from that, it seems pretty clear.
Wait, is there an M2?
Yeah, his name is Javier M2.
Oh, yeah, what is the M2?
Okay, the M2 and my last name is both. It starts with M.
Oh.
Yeah. My mom's last name and my is both with M, so it's M squared.
Oh.
Yeah, I get
M2.
Right.
Your initials are JMM.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of people have quite logical names. Yeah, mine's probably a bit weird. Wolf, how about your name? Your name's a bit weird. Because when you first met, your name you used was just Wolf, right?
Yeah. Actually, my name has quite a bit of backstory.
Oh.
It started when I was 11, and I already had a beard.
Okay, really? 11 with a beard. Okay.
How big?
Well, it wasn't really stubbles. It was more than that, but it was, you know, just a starting beard. You know, your first beard, that little bit of hair. Right. That I had when I was 11.
Good.
And people started calling me a werewolf because of that. So then I made my nickname Werewolf Boy. Later that changed to well, I had that name for years, and then it kind of yeah, something like that, Citrus. Yeah. So yeah, I had that name for years, and then at some point I changed it to Obey Werewolf for a little bit because that is it uses the same letters, so that was the idea of it. But I then changed it back to Werewolf Boy. But I grew tired of Werewolf Boy because it's also kind of long and it doesn't really make much sense.
And
there,
it makes sense.
Well, and there's a Korean film that's called Werewolf Boy, and that's not that great. And so then I decided to just call myself Wolf, if the name wasn't taken, which it most of the time is. And then I was talking to you guys in a Discord channel about starting a YouTube channel, and that I wanted to figure out a name. And then we were talking about that my favorite Digimon is WolfHakase.
Yeah, because I mean, you used that as your profile picture when we first met, and you've had it for a long time. So.
True. So then you guys suggested WolfHakase, and that is why.
Was it DGK that suggested?
I don't remember.
But yeah, anyway.
But yeah, in the end, I decided it's pretty good, and it wasn't taken on YouTube, so I figured that would be my new nickname.
I like it. Cool.
And of course, my nickname in Digimon Heroes is still Wolf.
Yeah, you're just Wolf.
But I'm thinking of changing it, but I don't think I want to spend 100 DM on it because
you've got to spend money. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's only 100. Do it.
Yeah, it's only 100, but for 500 I can get PvP crowns. So
if you're just Wolf, then you can claim Direwolf ripped your name off.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You've got that.
Yeah.
You could do.
Yeah, I could.
I quite like Wolf. It's quite simple. It's the same way that I'm just Citrus in game. I like it simple and short. So it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that question. The next question was, what is our favorite Digimon and what is our least favorite Digimon?
Okay, let's go in reverse order, I guess.
Okay. Well, my favorite Digimon is Agumon Hakase.
Alright.
So, and my least favorite, I don't know, Locomon? I guess?
Locomon?
I don't really care for it.
You don't like trains?
I like trains! No, I don't. I don't like trains, no.
Locomon is pretty lame. He is not... Yeah. Yeah.
He's pretty... Yeah.
There's a lot of Digimon I don't like, though, so I don't know how I'm going to pick the most.
Yeah, that's kind of difficult.
I agree with your one, but I don't know, it'd be my least favourite. I don't know. Yeah, okay. But you like other ones, right? Wormmon is one of your favourites, and Stingmon?
Yeah, I like Wormmon a lot. I like Stingmon a lot. I like Wargreymon a lot. Omegamon. Omegamon SWAT, mostly, because SWAT is actually the Dutch word for black. Even though on every Wikipedia thingy and whatever it says that black is German, but it's actually not, because then it's Swash.
Have you seen all the new Omegamon versions? I think they're new. There's a weird zombie Omegamon.
Really? I haven't.
I'll show you in one sec. But anyway, as you continue. Yeah.
I don't really know. I think that's most of my favorites. I don't know. I mean, you can have a list of 100 favorites, and it's not really favorites anymore. It's just the ones you like. So. Yeah. Javier, what is your favorites and least favorite?
My favorite, Full Force Ravmon.
Okay.
Like my pick. And
wait. So your favorite is Old Force?
Yeah. Full Force. And my least favorite is Zhuqiaomon.
Cutemon, really? Least favorite?
I really dislike Cutemon as well. Yeah, agreed.
I'm not a big fan, but I don't dislike Cutemon necessarily. I think there's so much more to hate than just Cutemon.
I hate him. I don't know if it's a boy, it's a girl. I get him a lot and tickets.
Oh, God.
So I really hate him.
Yeah, Wolf, I sent you the link. Scroll to the bottom. It's the bottom view. It's called a Megamon Zwart D. It's like a weird like chaos version, and it's like all corrupted. Like
okay,
it's really cool.
It looks really cool. Yeah. I'll put the link in the description of the video for anyone who's interested. And there's also a zombie type thingy, Omegamon.
Oh no, I'm talking about the zombie one. That's really good. The one that says D under it, and then there is the weird red one, Alter B. I'm not too big on Alter B.
Actually, I like the red on it.
It's kind of cool, but it looks a bit too much like a Transformer to me, or like a Gundam.
Okay, Gundam, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So is that half done? Is it my guy?
No, half was done. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my favorite. I've got a lot. I'm gonna just route some off. I mean, obviously Gomamon. That's like gotta be number one. Because he's just a cool guy. He's got all his fishes. Like he's just a cool guy. Like the moment he like summoned all those fishes, like as a kid, I was just sold instantly. I'm like, this guy knows what's up.
Actually, what I dislike about Gomamon is that in a lot of episodes, there's one thing I dislike about Gomamon. One thing. Okay. Yeah. In a lot of episodes, he's like, the fishes are my friend, and then in one episode, he summoned fishes so that they could eat them.
Because look, the man wants to feed the people. Like,
yeah, but the fishes are his friends.
Look, sometimes sacrifices need to be made. At least it's not like Pokemon where they eat Magikarps and stuff. That's like horrible.
Actually, in Pokemon they eat the same fishes that we have, although they aren't Pokemon, so I don't know why they aren't there.
Wait, no. There's one where they eat a Magikarp, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Okay.
In one of the old ones. Maybe it's not. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, you could argue it isn't, but it's like. It's kind of just a Magikarp.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But yeah. I can't remember if they say it's a Magikarp. Oh, yeah, that looks exactly like a Magikarp as well. Yeah, I can't remember if they say. But anyway. So Gomamon is great. He eats some of his friends. You know, has to happen. I really like Zhuqiaomon. The Black Patamon. Oh, yeah. A reskin. When I played Digimon World 1, because it was like a Digimon in that, it kind of felt like its own kind of thing. Like you'd find it at night, and I don't know why. I just really loved it. I really liked the Numemon line. I don't know why, because again in World I played it and I got him, and it was just kind of like a bit funny that just if you mistreated it or was like shit, because I was a kid, I would just get like the green goop. But yeah, he's really cool. I guess those are some of my favorites. I could like go on for a lot. But yeah, those are really good. Terriermon's pretty good. I don't know, other stuff. But yeah, I mean, I could go on for hours about good Digimon and even more hours about bad Digimon. But ones I don't like, I don't know. I don't like a lot of the ones out of Frontier because they're kind of weird. I really like the art for Fairymon, the free-to-play one. Yeah. But the actual art for Fairymon is kind of weird. Like the hairs were like messed up. I don't really like Lilithmon because she reminds me of an old lady for some reason. Just her like posing and like her clothes kind of just look like an old cougar or something. It makes me uncomfortable. Then who else do I hate? I mean Locomon. Locomon's pretty bad. Shoutmon. That weird crocodile tank. There's a lot of weird, bad, well, I mean, arguably bad designed Digimon, but yeah, I don't like a lot of the newer ones because they look just too much like Transformers. Yeah. Oh, another line I really like, Seadramon line. I don't know why, but I really like the Seadramon line.
Yeah.
Betamon, Seadramon, up to Giga, I guess. That's like Gomamon and Seadramon. I don't know why, it just happens to be like the water line, but really good. Also, Baby Digimon, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that.
Okay.
Is there another question?
Next question was favorite game or game franchise, and he says not Digimon related, but I mean, I'll count Digimon too.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go in reverse order again. So I think my second favorite game I say is Digimon World 1. Don't know why, I really loved it. As a kid, I never finished it because I was just too young to really understand. So I just kind of just brute forced it, and I just kind of kept doing the same things. But I loved it, just the music, the whole going around and training your Digimon. I don't know why, it hit something like really good for me. The whole training and Digivolving. I would play like the first. Like, did you guys play Digimon World 1?
No.
Oh, but it basically you just in like Fire Island, just going around like the forest at the start. Just even I'm sure Irene's played it because he does speedrunning and there's a lot of speedrunning for World 1. But yeah, it's just so good. I don't know why, just everything about it. Even like some of it was like badly translated, or like there'd be scenery with like Japanese text on that they just didn't change. It was, I guess, PS1. But yeah, so that was great. But my favorite game of all time is a really shit light gun game called Rescue Shot. I'll send you a picture. It's like, I don't know why, I just really like the music, and as a kid, I just really enjoy it. It's for me, for some reason, it's the game that gives me like the most nostalgia.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I know, it looks like just a random fucking game, but yeah. And then I guess to kind of briefly summarize my other games, I'm kind of quite Nintendo driven. A lot of those franchises, so like Zelda games, Pokemon games, of course.
Yeah.
Digimon games, but that's not Nintendo.
No.
Stuff Mario. I haven't played Mario in a long time. I'm not too big on the recent ones. They're too linear. But yeah, a lot of those kind of games. I played a hell of a lot of Terraria. Some games on the computer as well.
Yep.
Banjo-Kazooie is an amazing.
Oh yeah, so amazing.
Crash Bandicoot was good. All those kind of classic games I like. I'm more of the kind of retro oriented gamer.
Yeah.
I don't play a lot of FPS, but I have in the past. Yeah. I don't know what else. Like,
okay.
Yeah. I don't really play any MOBAs. That's the only thing that I don't really touch. Cool. Like LoL and stuff. But, they're fine. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Javier?
My favorite franchise, is Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
More than Digimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
More than Digimon.
Fair enough.
I hope Tiara don't listen to this, so I'll be...
Pokemon, I really like Pokemon, but for me, yeah, Digimon's my favorite, but Digimon's got a lot of flaws too. So, but yeah, Pokemon is great. Anyway, go. Sorry.
I played almost all the games for Pokemon, even the cards, everything.
Oh, I love that.
So, yeah. I'm more into Pokemon than I like both. And other games like everyone, Mario. I don't like Final Fantasy much. I don't like that kind of gameplay. What else? Well, my game life is all around Pokemon, so I don't have.
Yeah, you post a lot of Pokemon Go screenshots on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were interviewed about Pokemon Go on TV.
I enjoyed that. Good. Okay, Wolf.
Okay. I think my favorite game franchise is Pokemon as well. Although,
Really?
yeah,
Both of you traitors.
yeah. Although I think Digimon World and Digimon Dusk and Dawn, I think, actually had better game mechanics than Pokemon does. But I don't know. Everyone just plays Pokemon, and then you have people to.
It's so popular.
Yeah, it's so popular, and then you have a lot of people that you can talk about it to, and you can play together. And with Digimon, that is less or so in the Netherlands at least. So although
in the old days, like a lot of the games haven't had that kind of social aspect.
Yeah, even though I think technically most Digimon games are probably better than Pokemon games, I still like the Pokemon games more because of the social aspect with friends, etc.
But then if you guys haven't played World, I can't really blame you for liking Pokemon more. If you haven't played World 1,
okay,
as a kid, great game. But yeah, Pokemon.
Yeah, and I used to play a lot of MMORPGs, mostly because they were free to play. So I played a lot of those. My favorite of that was Shin Megami Tensei Imagine, and yeah, Shin Megami Tensei / Persona is also one of my favorite franchises, even though I haven't finished most of the games.
But there's a lot.
Yeah, there is a lot of them. And I actually like Borderlands a lot, even though I've only really played one, and I do have two, but I haven't really played it much.
I played it now.
What else? Oh yeah, of course I've played a couple hundred hours of Terraria, a couple hundred hours of Minecraft, a couple hundred hours of Space Engineers, and I've played Factorio as well, which is also a really nice game, but I haven't played it in a while. So I guess those are my favorites. Then the next question is, do you play anything other than this mobile game? So, do we play any other mobile games? He again mentions not Digimon related, but if you play a Digimon game, just mention it.
Yeah. Well, I know you have played a lot. So anyway, walk through there.
What am I playing currently? Well, since my old phone or my newer phone is broken and therefore back at repairs, I'm using my old phone again, and that isn't really that good for games. So currently I'm only really playing Digimon Heroes. On my other phone I was also playing Pokemon Go a bit, but not much. And another game that I don't really remember the name of, that is basically an endless tower and you just have to try to proceed up it, but I don't really remember what it's called. Of course I made a video on my YouTube as well about Adventure Time Card Wars, which I haven't really played much, but I kind of liked it. And I was playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle until a couple of months ago, but I kind of quit playing it because I didn't really feel like it anymore, really. So that's the mobile games I play. That's pretty much it.
Tell us your selection. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. Well, besides Digimon Hero, I play Digimon Links. Is the Japanese game of Digimon. Okay, Pokemon Shuffle, Pokemon Go, Castle Clash. Yeah, it's just to waiting for my energy to refill. On Digimon Heroes, I play Shuffle, so I have to. I played a lot of games, but I deleted some of them because I don't have much time.
Yeah. You were playing a Final Fantasy game on your phone as well, right?
Yeah, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Yeah.
I was playing it.
Stuff. Yeah. You were playing... Oh, sorry, go.
I'm still playing it, but a little less than before. Because I need to grind some materials for missions, and I don't feel like it.
Yeah, cool. Shall I go?
Yeah, sure.
So, I mean, at the moment, I'm playing Digimon Heroes, obviously. Glory Tamers, great game. Ayara introduced me. Great recommendation. It's actually really good. It's got a lot of content. Like, there's so much to do. Also, just a lot of the game modes are just really great ideas, which Digimon Heroes needs to start doing. And like, I suggested to admin one before, and he was like, we don't want to steal, which is fair enough. However, it's a knockoff as well. It's not an official one. It's a bootleg called Glory Tamers. But however, each update they add, I've said it before, but each update they add makes it closer to Digimon to Glory Tamers.
Yeah.
Like the wheel, that's in Glory Tamers. Infinite Tower, that's in Glory Tamers. Obviously, variations. PvP, even before that was added, Glory Tamers. It's a good game. It's like there's a lot going on. So yeah, I play that probably more than Heroes at the moment because there's not a lot to do in Heroes. But like every day, there's stuff to do in Glory Tamers. Then I also was addicted to Brave Frontier for a long time, which is like a similar game, I guess, to just general phone games. Pokemon Go as well, obviously. Whenever I'm out and about, I used to play a lot of like those little trashy games that were like free that you can just download, like Fruit Ninja, those kind of ones. And I also had loads of retro games which were ported onto phone. I had like the first 3 Final Fantasies, I think, on my first phone. I had Rayman. Oh, Rayman was good. Tomb Raider. I don't know why, but I had Tomb Raider on my phone. I had Beautiful Katamari, or a Katamari game. Like loads of just random ported games. They were really good. But yeah, at the moment, not much. Only really Pokemon Go, Digimon Heroes, and Glory Tamers. They're the main 2. Also, I played Miitomo for a while, but that got boring pretty quick. Yeah, so that's why I play.
Okay. We are actually already at the last question, which is, why is Soviet such a dirty otaku?
Hey, you can't say that. He's not even here to defend himself. I don't know. It's a good question.
I think
he's a beautiful...
I don't know if he's dirty, because I haven't met him in real life, but I know that he's an otaku, and that is a good thing, because we all are. So,
speak for yourself, WolfHakase.
You are so totally an otaku.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, who knows? He's the master of waifus. Yeah, he knows what's up. Yeah, so that's all the questions.
Do you have anything to say about the subject, Javier?
Not really.
Okay.
Good. Right.
That was the last question. We are at 1 hour and 15 minutes. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I don't play any of the... I don't know about you guys, but all the Arkham Asylum games.
Nope.
It's just like post-traumatic stress disorder for me. It's like every time I'm like, I just know how the story ends.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to say something.
Yeah, go on.
Sure.
Giscard requested this on the thread.
Oh, okay.
And I just want to say, Giscard, if you're listening, this, puto que lo escuche.
Good.
I read that you were supposed to say that, but I don't speak Spanish, so I have no clue what that means.
I'm sure he's dirtied our whole podcast.
Probably.
Good. That's how it's meant to be. Yeah.
Oh, and he requested citrus, please.
No, I won't diss him. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh.
I will another time.
Why?
Huh?
Just repeat. Peluche en el estuche.
So it sounds like eluche. What's the second bit?
En el estuche.
Wait, can you write it in chat?
Okay, wait a second.
Okay, right, let me read it a sec. Oh. Okay, wait, say it for me as well, and then I'll try and do it. Javier?
Yeah?
Can you say it for me once more so I can repeat it?
Okay, peluche en el estuche.
Peluche en el estuche. Good. That's the best you'll get. Good.
That's good. That's good.
But hope you're happy with what you've done today. Yeah. So that's that. Good. Wolf, do you want to try?
No thanks, but I did figure out one more subject we can shortly talk about.
What is it?
The super sale on PvP crowns.
Oh, it was really good. I picked up a good few. Yeah, there's a sale. Single crowns reduced to 540 each. Not even 550. You're making
540.
even greater saving. Is that still on? Is there still time?
5 hours 44 minutes.
Okay, so not when we release, but for us, we can go pick up some more because.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, you're saving like because you could buy 5, but that would cost you 600.
Yeah.
Why not just buy 1 for 540? Is what I say.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously the developers made a slight mistake. We tried to notify them, but it's Sunday, so they're probably not working today. So
I can buy the offer. I can buy it.
Oh, cool. I don't know if anyone actually bought any PvP crowns, but if you if you did, or maybe if you accidentally did, I would send a support ticket to the developers and ask for your Digi money back. Because obviously it's their fault, and it's just a mistake. I mean, mistakes are human and it can happen.
Yeah, it's just like a funny mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good laugh. Yeah, good. Should we wrap up? Should we talk about our Fred? Our Fred has been abused and covered in smut. It's good. I'm kind of okay with it though. But yeah, our Fred has become a good orgy infested discussion. Which is the best bit because it's not just spamming. There's genuine discussion going on. So yeah, thanks everyone for the kind messages and the support. We appreciate them. Yeah.
Good. Also, our thread has been used to post some art.
The user cards.
Yeah, the user cards. I'm gonna quickly download them and put them on the screen.
Okay.
Wait,
are you gonna turn in now? Or don't show. That creepy.
What?
DG's case.
Yeah, he sent you Gamamon, yeah.
That's a real picture of Citrus.
I mean, don't reveal that, Javier. People can't know.
Let's see. The first card is the one that is made of Direwolf, which will be on the screen right now. I'll fit it to the screen. So this one is made of Direwolf. As you can see, his main race is a cashier. His location is Brazil. His main skill is Transcendent Swap. Changes all the money in his wallet into PvP stones, PvP points. And his leader skill is Wolf Ruru Cannon. Does nothing, he already has cash. And he made a couple more. Check out our forum thingy for the other ones. Here's the one that is made of Noi. Main race Thread Locker, second race Keyblade Master. Location USA Freedom. Main skill out of topic smash, reduces damage, defense, replies, respect, pride and dignity to 0. And his leader skill is Thread Jogress, merges random threads to confuse his opponent and be able of locking both of them at once. He made 4 more, and there's probably more to come. So check out our forum thread if you want to see more of them. I'm not going to post all of them right here. So
yeah, Wolf will put the link in the description.
Yes, I will. Cool. Also, another thing, which is a minor thing, I made another thread on the forum where I announce when I will go live with my live streams for other things. Mostly Digimon Heroes related, obviously. And I'll only post in the thread if it's actually Digimon Heroes related, because otherwise, why bother? So, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So if you guys don't have anything else, then I think we can wrap it up.
No, yeah. Thanks for. Oh God. No, don't show that one. We'll get killed. They can go to the thread and see that one.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for coming on, Javier.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, thanks to you guys for having me.
Yeah, it was good. I feel we've got the gist of getting a guest on, and the quality was like slightly higher in the call.
True.
So yeah, it was good fun. Have you got anything to say to the people? I mean, anything else to wrap up?
Well, thanks guys for listening. Keep supporting these two weirdos.
Wow.
I really love them. So it's nice to having that space so we can get some info about the game and we can keep it up with the updates and things. We can discuss everything that's happening inside the forum, outside the forums, here. So it's nice. And I want to say, hola mamá, estoy en YouTube.
Good. Yeah, cool. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, thanks. We haven't decided who the next guest will gonna be, but we will try to get a new guest on next week.
Of course.
Of course.
So we should be back next week.
Yeah.
Normal time, normal place, maybe.
Yeah. We're also in the middle of trying to set up a Patreon account. Yeah, more news in next week's video probably. And we were doing something else. Oh yeah, we were researching if it's possible to make shirts, but yeah, we're still at the start of that. That's like future things, but yeah.
That's more of like a pet project, I feel, to use me and Wolf rather than actually to sell any.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be fun. I'll buy one.
Of course, yeah.
Anyway, cool.
So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Comment to let us know if you have questions for us. You can also post those in our Podcastmon Heroes thread on the forum. And then we'll try to answer the ones we find appropriate in the next episode.
Cool.
And
have you got anything to say to people in the comments? Like, do they need to leave something for you?
Nothing really. Let's keep the citrus is a cool job.
Again? Okay.
No, we already did that one. It needs to be unique every episode.
Okay, we need a new one.
Okay, a new one. I don't know.
How
I
about
can really
something in
think.
Spanish?
And it's
I don't have anything in mind.
Okay, Wolf, you go.
I mean, like.
What about Elforce Ravmon is Javier's favorite Digimon?
That's boring. What?
Yeah, come on. I don't really know. Okay. Okay,
look, fine. I'm doing one. 'Cause you guys are wrong. It's gonna be Wolf X Javier.
Okay.
Yeah, Wolf X Javier.
Okay.
Then put like a little heart, maybe a kiss. Any rude emoticons if you have them. Tack that on the end.
I just want to mention to Javier's boyfriend that there's nothing going on here. Okay.
Wow. God, you're gonna make him suspicious.
Yeah.
That person is secretly eloping. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching, and yeah, leave in the comments what Citrus just said.
Good. Right. Thanks, guys.
See you next week. Bye.